Ice cube trays are among the simplest tools in the kitchen, yet they quietly solve a complex problem: how to turn an uncontrolled process into a reliable resource. Before ice cube trays, ice existed in extremes. It was either absent or abundant, frozen in large masses that resisted precision. Early freezers produced solid blocks. Ice came as sheets or thick layers. To use it, you broke it apart. That breaking was the problem. Ice is hard, slippery, and unpredictable when fractured. Chips vary in size, edges are sharp, melting is uneven, cooling becomes inconsistent. One drink might be diluted quickly, another might remain warm. The experience depended on luck and force. The core challenge was not freezing water, it was portioning cold. Ice cube trays emerged to solve this by dividing space before freezing begins. Instead of controlling ice after it forms, the tray controls the shape of water beforehand. This is a subtle but powerful shift. By constraining volume, the tray standardizes outcome. Each compartment holds a known amount. Freezing time becomes predictable because each unit is small enough to solidify evenly. Melting behavior becomes consistent because each cube shares similar surface area and mass. Consistency changes behavior. Once ice is standardized, people begin to rely on it. Drinks are planned around cubes. Recipes assume them. Hosting becomes easier. Cooling becomes modular. The grid is the key design feature. It does not guide water actively. It simply contains it. Gravity fills each cell. Freezing happens passively. The tray imposes order without requiring attention. Material choice reinforces this passivity. Early rigid trays, often metal, required twisting mechanisms or impact to release cubes. This demanded strength and timing. Later plastic trays introduced flexibility, allowing release through bending. Silicone trays extended that logic further, letting users peel cubes free with minimal force. This trade-off matters. Rigid trays preserve shape well and stack efficiently, but they punish impatience. Flexible trays forgive uneven pressure and distracted handling, but they may bend or spill more easily during filling. Each design reflects a quiet assumption about how people behave in kitchens: hurried, multitasking, rarely focused on the tray itself. Neither design attempts to accelerate freezing. The tray accepts time as non-negotiable. This acceptance teaches patience indirectly. You cannot rush water into becoming ice. You can only prepare the container and wait. The tray transforms waiting from uncertainty into expectation. You know approximately how long it will take. You know what you will receive. The realization often comes when ice is unavailable. A warm drink feels unfinished. Cooling feels improvised. You notice how often ice is assumed rather than planned. The absence reveals the background system that made convenience invisible. You realize the tray was not producing ice on demand. It was producing confidence. This is the aha moment. Ice cube trays don't create cold. They make cold manageable. They turn temperature into units that can be counted, shared, rationed, and replaced. Instead of thinking about thermal transfer abstractly, you think in cubes. One more cube, two fewer cubes, a handful for the pitcher. Invisible design often succeeds by shaping expectations rather than outcomes. The tray sets a rhythm: fill, carry carefully, slide into the freezer, wait, twist, refill. That rhythm integrates into daily life until it disappears from awareness. The tray also shifts cold from being reactive to being proactive. Without trays, you prepare ice when needed. With trays, you prepare it in advance. You assume future thirst and future guests. The grid supports anticipation. That is why ice cube trays have remained visually similar for decades. Innovation focuses on ease of release, stackability, lids to prevent spills or odors, novelty shapes, but not on removing the grid itself. Any redesign that eliminated compartments would reintroduce unpredictability. The tray persists because it aligns with how humans use cold, not as a static temperature, but as an adjustable tool. Cold is rarely an all-or-nothing condition. It is incremental. A drink is too warm, then acceptable, then diluted. The cube allows fine adjustment between those states. Dividing ice into pieces divides influence. The tray does not fight physics. It organizes it. And because it does so quietly, one small compartment at a time, we stop noticing the design until a drink arrives without ice and something feels slightly unresolved.